Hello, we are live.
Can everybody hear us?
Yes.
And just us and not every other noise around us.
We're going to take the first 60 seconds to make sure technology is doing okay, audio is okay. As you can see, we are in a Starbucks. This video is not sponsored by Starbucks at all whatsoever. We're really not even Starbucks people, but we are having some internet problems back at our place. We'll talk about that in a minute. So we're here using their internet. Yeah. That's really what Starbucks is good for. I'm sorry, I'm not a Starbucks coffee fan at all. Like at all. Sorry if you are. All right. I'm gonna check the chat real quick. I'm not gonna be able to do this very often, but I would appreciate anyone letting us know if everything sounds okay. And then we can get started. We have some really fun things to talk about today. What up? What up? Trisha just went for beer and her cousin's coming over. Okay, good. Go get those beers. Hopefully she gets here soon.
Says, yeah, sounds good.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Luis.
let's get to it.
Appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna jump right in. It's been a year and a half since we decided to make the move to Mexico, and it's been quite a journey. So we want to take some time to talk today about how our mindset has changed and grown over that time. Answer some of your questions about what some of those views are, what challenges have been living here. I know that we talk a lot about these things sometimes through videos, but a lot of our videos are also very adventure focused, very vacation or tourism focused, or food focused.
So everything looks perfect.
Yeah, everything looks great, but let me tell you, the things behind the scenes are absolutely not perfect. So those are the things that we want to be real with you all about today. Hello, Winnipeg. Um, so we're going to start by sharing with you all where we are now. You might already know this, but because we just closed a video series on Taxco and Guerrero, some of you may not know where we are. So we have been living in the city of Queretaro for the last few weeks, and we will be here for
It's crazy. We're supposed to be we're gonna be here 2 months, and it's already our third week. So we have 5 weeks left, and time is flying.
Yep. So we decided to spend the summer in Querétaro because it is a city that, for us, is a top contender for the place that we might call home. So someone asked us momentarily if we were close to finding that city to call home, and yes, we're pretty close. Are we going to continue traveling? Absolutely. Yeah. I think it would be awesome to get to every single state in Mexico. There's so much to see, even like in one state, there's tons.
We're a little bit over half over the states already. We're close to like 20 out of 32, so we're getting there. For sure, Querétaro has kind of convinced us to come back and stay here for 2 months. We like it here a lot. It is, for me, I would say right off the bat, it is knocked out living in Merida for sure. Querétaro is a little bit bigger, nicer, cleaner, better food, nicely located. So for me, I can say it off the bat, it's knocked off Merida off the list. So it just puts a couple more places on the list, and we're just down to narrowing it down.
Yeah, we're not in a hurry to choose necessarily because, like I said, we want to continue traveling as long as we can make it possible and continue sharing Mexico with all of you. We're having so much fun making these videos, and having you all along with us like is everything. So the longer you're around, the longer we can keep doing this. So thank you so much for being here live or watching the replay, whatever you're doing. So that's where we are this summer. So that brings me to, we have a few ideas for the kind of content we want to create for the city and state of Querétaro and the surrounding areas. But we also want to ask you all if there's anything in particular that you want to know about life in Querétaro or the surrounding areas. So this is not our first time here. It's about our third, maybe fourth time already.
Yeah, we have a couple vlogs up already.
Yeah, so I encourage you to check those out. And if you're not sure what kind of content we've done before, we've done food, beer breweries. What else have we done?
Hiking on Bernal, going to Bernal.
Pueblos Mágicos, a walking tour of like some neighborhoods, but not all. So one idea that we have coming up will be like an overview and introduction to the city of Querétaro. and some of its history, which we're really excited to share because it has some really, really cool history.
Now, what else do we want to
Someone asked, what region is this in?
Oh.
So the state of Querétaro is north of Mexico City. So it's really, it's in the heart of Mexico, very central, and actually one of the reasons that we like it.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour drive from San Luis Potosí, where my dad's rancho, Texas, and it's about 5.5 hours away from Jenny's rancho in Zacatecas, and it's only 7 hours away from Veracruz. So it's like right placed perfectly to our roots, and it's something that we really like about this place.
Yeah, so there are lots of reasons that why we like the city. We won't spend too much time talking about this here because we'll be able to talk about those in the upcoming videos. But if you have any particular requests for things you'd like to see, please don't feel shy. Drop them in the comments or in the chat now. I will catch up to them and respond to them a little bit later, just so that we can keep this moving.
Keep it flowing.
Yeah, but of course, please.
But we will get to it.
Please, please submit your questions throughout the video. So one of the main questions really lately has been, how is life in Mexico going? So do we regret making this move? You can probably tell by how happy we talk about Querétaro that, I mean, I don't have any regrets. Do you have any regrets?
I don't have any regrets. Just a lot of bumps on the road for me, and in terms of health, I feel like every time that we move to a different city, I have to adjust to like water and bacteria. So that's the only issue. Besides that, I've been very happy with the food, with getting to know so many people, enjoying the history, the roots, and being able to be here in Querétaro and establish a home feels really, really, really good. Like I'm like able to catch up on my Chicago sports again and starting to establish like a community. I went to go play basketball the other day. We hung out with people that we met, subscribers that we met through YouTube and Instagram. So being able to be in a place and establish a community or get involved like with a community, it's really nice, and I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it.
We're big community people. We've always liked to be involved, and traveling makes that difficult. So we, as much as we enjoy traveling, we do look forward to being involved at some point.
So no, I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets because I come outside and it's always tolerable weather, and that's what we really aim for in this whole move. So
yeah,
I've been happy.
Yeah, health was a challenge for us before we made the move, and it's actually one of the reasons we moved. And moving to a different country doesn't automatically cure all of our chronic ailments. We still have to deal with those.
Yeah.
And so having to deal with our own personal chronic histories, and then acute things like I had a respiratory infection that took me out like literally a couple weeks. And then just things just happen. So dealing with those things slow us down. We haven't been able to create as much content as we wanted to lately, but I think we're back on our feet and we're excited to get back moving. Saludos a Chicago, nuestro Chicago querido. All right. So one of the other questions that we got recently was how we're making a living now. If you saw our video, the We Messed Up video and the I Lost My Job video, we've had some changes since then. So I left my full-time job in January because it was suddenly time to go back to the office, and we had decided that we were going to be living in Mexico, so that wasn't going to happen. So I gracefully left my job, and for 3 months we were both unemployed in terms of like a secure, steady salary, and we were turning a point in our YouTube career, so to speak, of what we're going to do if we're going to do this full time. And one of us has been doing this full time since we started, but it's not paying us like a full-time job should, which is like at least cover living costs. I know that traveling is more expensive than just living somewhere. But we're still a ways from that. So if you are new or an old subscriber, thank you for watching all of the videos and watching them when they come out, because that helps to keep our channel growing and then helps us to be able to continue making these videos.
Sí, los quiero regañar porque because we have 10,000 followers and only like 1,000 views, and so están todos regañados, all of you.
Stop.
No, but
Se van a ir.
back to it. So the question was gonna head towards like how are we making a living
Mhm.
now? Look, I want to send a shout out to my friend Alberto because he was able to hook me up with an opportunity to work for a company out of Houston. If any of my allied coworkers are watching, saludos, y'all. Picked up a job a month ago. I work remotely for a company, and it's been going good. It feels really good to be able to have one of us have a steady, job opportunity. So it makes creativity flow easier for YouTube rather than to feel like pressure to like have to feel like every week you need to put up something on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now it's like the energy and the creativity flows a little bit better, and
when you're not stressed about money. So thankfully, one of us has a full-time job again, and we're earning US dollars based in the US. And we're still a team when it comes to the YouTube stuff. So it really helps that. And we're hoping that we continue to grow in both videos, views, subscriber counts, and this is a big announcement. We are hoping that our merchandise is going to be another resource for us, but as well as something exciting for you all to show your Eat Baila Travel pride. So we have T-shirts, mugs, bags, water bottles, both with the logo and also some fun expressions, like our favorite things to say and to promote are que somos personas que son de aquí y de allá. We are from here and from there, and we say it loud and proud. And we come from a country that tells us that we're not American enough, and being in Mexico, we're not fully seen as Mexican either. So, there's this complex historically that comes with being Mexican American. That's no eres ni de aquí ni de allá, but we don't want to look at it that way because we don't see it as a deficiency. We see it as a strength. So we love being de aquí y de allá, and if you identify with that too, get yourself a shirt. They are up now on our store.
Or if you like drinking beer, Kawama said, come on.
Caguamas, yes.
Cool.
We have mezcal
Shout out
t-shirt.
to my brothers for getting it. I saw y'all
Yes.
ordered 2 T-shirts, so
yes, thank
can't
you.
wait to rock it back.
Thank
more
you to
about
those
this
who have
shirt.
already ordered shirts. Get yourself a shirt now.
Shout out to Kyle too. He got himself a nice ha ha shirt.
I'm bilingual. I ha ha and I ha ha. You gotta see it to get it. Yeah.
But yeah, we have more shirts coming too. So
Luis Flores, thank you so much for your support. Like, honestly, you don't have to send us a gift, but the fact that you do, like, I know it's from your heart. So I want to, from heart to heart, I receive it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. These things really do help us going. We love you.
Thank you, Luis.
Yep, YouTube is great at taking their cut. So if anyone ever wants to send us a direct PayPal tip, you're also more than welcome to do that as well. Again, no pressure. I know that we're
get banned from YouTube now.
they better not take us down for saying that. I'm just trying to be real with everybody here. We appreciate y'all anyway, because I know that you all work hard for your money, as do we. So let's talk about what if we've chosen. I know we talked about we're close to picking a city. We are, we're leaning towards Querétaro, but we're not decided yet. Puerto Escondido's still really up there for us, and who knows, as we continue to explore places, there could be another place that we just haven't met yet.
Yeah, it used to be 4, I think, or at least for me, it was not in any specific order. It was Puerto Escondido, Querétaro, Mérida, and Aguascalientes. Definitely for sure, Mérida is out of the picture for me. And then Aguascalientes is still kind of like, hey, yo, we throw good parties here.
Yeah, Aguascalientes. I know, right? I'm a
like,
sucker for good parties. I would consider living in Aguascalientes for sure.
But yeah, we still want to check out the coast like Mazatlan, Sonora, Baja California, maybe we can go back to Cabos, like the Cabos La Paz area, because
I would love to see
we
that
went more
entire
as a
peninsula.
we went as a vacation, not necessarily to explore a place to live,
To live.
but you never know. In Puerto Vallarta, I mean, it's a beautiful place, but I don't know. We haven't really even talked about it much anymore.
I think we both just we're like, this is a great place. There are lots of business opportunities in Puerto Vallarta, but it wasn't. It may have been a little too touristy for us.
I don't know.
I think, at least maybe for me.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I want to say hi to my nephews who are watching this. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Danny. I have to. I'm the cool tia, so I have to stay up there.
Well,
Right, guys,
she's the only YouTube tia, so of course she can do it.
People are asking, what about Puebla? What happened with Merida? We haven't been to Puebla yet. We're not sure if it's gonna be for us, but we're gonna check it out anyway. And Merida we found to be more expensive than we thought. And I feel like in Querétaro there's more of a variety of options for um, cost of living. Merida's cost of living is very high, and yes, someone asked, is it too hot? It is. I think it is too hot. I love hot and tropical weather, but it's really difficult to be outside in the peak sun hours. And if I can't be outside, then why am I here?
We went back. We went back in like a month ago. We were there for like a week and a half, and I like it. I like Merida. I love to like go out. But to me, it feels more like a vacation place. And there is like a huge, like noticeable inflation. I don't know if it's just in general or I don't know what it is, but man, prices have gone up in Merida a ton. Like we went to like this like mercado, and I mean there was a lot of like a huge expat community. I don't know if that was that, but
I mean, there are big expat communities in Querétaro too.
but a half a loaf of bread was like $4. It's like whoa.
Yeah, it was very near Chicago prices for a lot of things, and we haven't quite felt that in Querétaro yet. Although Querétaro is known to be one of the more expensive cities in Mexico as well.
And it's not like the money still, because we can figure out how to live in probably like any place that we like to. But then again, I don't know. Querétaro just says, "Hey, I'm here."
You'll see. You'll see. Just stay tuned for these videos, and we will show you exactly what we mean. Another question that we received was whether we ever think about moving back to the USA or if we miss anything in the USA. I personally don't really think about moving back to the USA, especially the way things are going. It's feeling very backwards. And so, no, I don't currently have any desire or like curiosity. Nope. But I do miss pizza. I miss Chicago pizza hard. The other night was really rough. On Friday nights, we would usually order Abby's from the South Side or Paisans from Cicero or Berwyn. And it was rough not to be able to do that. So I think for the first time in the whole year and a half, I really felt just this much homesick for pizza specifically.
This much, but girl, she was like, "Oh my god, I want a pizza." I was like,
I settled for Domino's eventually.
yesterday, I guess. But no, I miss Chicago. There are certain things like, by the way, I'm gonna throw it out there, like our marriage anniversary is coming up, and we just wish we were back at home to hang out and celebrate with friends, family. So
Some people may not remember that we eloped. We had hold on, this is a quick side story. We had our big church family wedding in December, but we got secretly married 6 months before the wedding. So we get 2 anniversaries, and one of those is coming up in a few days. I think we're going to do a fun video project for ourselves, and then if we like it, maybe we'll share it with you all.
Yeah. like situations like that. I mean, like my mom's birthday's coming up, my dad's birthday's coming up.
Of course, we miss friends and family.
So, yeah, I miss certain things like Chicago, but I'm happy here. I'm really happy here. The adjustments have been pretty good.
Other than that, I don't think. Is there anything else you miss from the U.S.?
It's good customer service.
Oh,
I mean, we're gonna make a whole video about this.
And then I think I saw someone in the chat ask about, or on Instagram, asked about what kinds of cultural differences we've run into.
So
We're gonna have a part 2 to culture shocks video coming up soon, and yeah, we're gonna talk about customer service because that's a problem.
Yeah, like we might sound like brats or just
Mm-hmm. Right,
like
but
annoying, but no, the customer service here is.
I think I was spoiled with good customer service in the U.S. and I kind
Oh
of miss that
man,
just a little bit.
it's rough. Now that we finally have like an apartment that we gotta take care of and get internet for.
We haven't been able to get internet for 2 weeks because just because we called them every day and they said we will solve your problem in 24 hours.
Or it'll get to
I'm
a
just
point where
like-
you call and it's like, we already talked to you, so
Goodbye. No, okay, no, yeah, we'll talk more about that. But that's really all we have in terms of like updates for you all that. And the store, if you're watching this and you want to go to our store, it's eatbailatravel.myshopify.com. I'll post that in the link, the description for the video as well. And anyone watching this, for your first purchase, be sure to use a discount code for 10% off. It is EBT 10 exclamation point for 10% off your first order. Yeah. We have some cool stuff up there, so check it out. Any other questions before we wrap up today? We wanted to keep this short so that people can rewatch this.
Yeah, they don't feel like they gotta watch a whole
whole
episode.
hour.
We
Yeah.
love talking. We can talk here forever, but
Yeah.
all right, let's go back to the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the chat and see what else we have going on. I'm gonna catch up on the chat now. Hey, Danielle Smith, you're here in Querétaro. Okay, we got to link up. Okay. Hello, Jose Juarez, a Mexican American in Costa Rica. Super cool. Are you living in Costa Rica or are you on vacation?
That's I think awesome. we like message on Instagram. I
okay.
think, but...
Cool. Oh, I think I know. Are you Jet Set Jose? Sorry.
Yeah, he's in a.
Sorry.
Somebody
Let's
said
see. A neighborhood tours areas that haven't been done by every YouTuber. That might be difficult because there are a lot of YouTube videos on neighborhoods here, but we'll look into see what other people haven't done for sure. Could you see Kyle's comment? Don't do any more Querétaro videos because everyone else is going to want to move here like us. Is it close to Guanajuato? Like Guanajuato City? We only did a 1-day video that you're right because we were there for a very short amount of time. We should go back and do another one.
Yes, it's very close. It's about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours from Guanajuato. So it's quick. It's really cool. Like it's 2.5, maybe 3 hours from Guanajuato. It's 45 minutes from San Miguel de Allende. It's 3 hours, less than 3 hours to San Luis Potosí.
And 3 hours to Grutas de Tolantongo.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes away from Hidalgo. It's 3 hours away from 2 hours from Mexico City. So it's like, boom, everything's around here, which is really nice. Yep. I think it's like 4 hours away from Michoacán.
There is no Portillo's in Mexico. You're right. At least not yet. In Querétaro, they have all kinds of things like Buffalo Wild Wings and Olive Garden and Hooters. Like,
yeah, they have everything.
It's like mini USA in some of the neighborhoods, not all.
Oh, we went to the movies yesterday, and we went to the food court, and it was like slammed up, like so many
some things
people.
Never change. Right?
Yeah, like lines for Burger King, McDonald's. They even got like Dairy Queen.
Oh yeah, I had that yesterday.
I had a bunch.
Shout out to Houston.
Houston, Texas.
What city would we recommend for someone who hates humidity? Really like Puerto Vallarta, but the humidity is a deal breaker. Querétaro is not a humid city, so definitely check this place out.
Anywhere central all the way up north.
Central and northern Mexico. Drier weather for sure.
Lucina Quesada. Hi. What is it?
Oh, I lost it. Sorry.
Something about La Vita, but shout out to La Vita for sure.
Little Village, Chicago. That's Little Mexico, basically. Any collabs coming up with other YouTubers? Maybe. We met the Country Collectors briefly while we were in Taxco. We were like on our way out. They were just arriving, so we didn't get we didn't have time to collab, but maybe in the future. And then of course La Karencita, we're living in her apartment in case you didn't know. She's in Colombia for the summer, and so we're taking care of her plants and living in her apartment. And
Taking care of her plants.
I said I was gonna do a good job watering those plants. Already.
Maybe there's a Indian mom in Mexico. I would like to collaborate with her. She's here in
Yes.
Querétaro. Uh, by the way, if you're watching, thank you so much for inviting us for dinner. She had us over for dinner here, and it was amazing Indian food. It was the first time I had Indian food. But I would like to collaborate with her. She got like a really cool channel with her kids and family and doing cool dance videos. So yeah, maybe her. Um, I don't know. Things come up. Sometimes ideas pop up. We like to make sure that collaborations are good for both parties, and we want to plan them thoroughly so that they're fun, exciting, and yeah, hopefully some opportunities like that come up.
And then we have a question about have we been to the northern part of Querétaro, Jalpan de Serra? Not yet. We don't have a car, so we need to plan our weekends for when we want to rent a car and make it out to those places. But thank you for the suggestion. Medley Flores is going to be here in November. Yes, girl, let us know. We're not sure where we're going to be in November just yet. We really only know where we're going to be through August at this point, because first week of August we'll be here in Querétaro. Then we'll be visiting family in San Luis Potosí and Zacatecas. And then from there, we're still trying to figure some things out. We do want to make our way and see more of northern Mexico. Colima is definitely on our list. Someone asked if that's there. Colima, Sonora, Chihuahua, Durango. We have a few states to go still. Collab with the country collectors. Would love to see that. Yeah, I think we can definitely make something happen. We just got to figure out when we're going to cross paths again.
It's tough, man. They're busy.
They
Country
move
collectors
very
are busy. They're in a new city every week. You have to like perfectly time it.
Yeah. Have we
Maybe
been
I'll
to-
start writing some collaborations with them. Maybe we'll run into them someday. But yeah, they're at a really fast pace. So
we have not been to
props to them.
Uruapan, or we haven't been to Michoacan yet, or Puebla, but we're going to make it there. We are talking about making a really cool food vlog in Puebla on the history of Al Pastor tacos. So yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. That's a must.
We have so many cool ideas for food vlogs. It's just a matter of getting to these places. Right now, are our chronic health issues better, worse, the same? They like come and go. I'll speak for me. I have a fibromyalgia, which is a muscular pain condition, and makes it difficult sometimes to do basic life things. These past few months have been a whole lot better for me, thankfully, with being able to do more exercise outdoors, stress relief and stress reduction. I still get flare-ups here and there, like earlier this week, but all that means is that I literally have to take a day off and not do any work and just focus on my body, and I'm able to bounce back much more quickly than before. But then boom, I got a respiratory infection. I had nothing to do with the chronic stuff, and then that knocked me out. And then acute issues like short-term illnesses will trigger the chronic stuff, so then it gets complicated. And then I don't know if you want to talk about generally just about
I guess like 5 years ago I had kidney stones. I passed kidney stones that pretty much messed up my urinary system, um, in the way where I can easily get bacteria to go up there and get a bladder infection. It's a pain. It's a pain.
Yeah.
I was like good this whole time, and all of a sudden, last Thursday I woke up with a super bad fever. So that's just I gotta monitor my diet a little bit more, less caffeine, less spices, less chile, which is like, might as well give away my Mexican citizenship if I can't eat salsa or hot stuff. But we're working on it. We'll get there.
Yeah, healthcare access has been great. It's just been difficult to stick to the same medical providers because we've been moving so much, so that makes progress on chronic conditions difficult as well. Thank you for asking about our health. We don't post a whole lot about our health because focus on ourselves. We put the cameras away. We put stuff away. But recently, it's been another culture shock dealing with some of the medical stuff. So we do want to highlight that piece as well.
That's a word.
Yeah, no, stay tuned for that. We have a lot of really cool stuff coming up, but we love to hear your ideas. So don't hesitate to send those to us via comments, chat, Instagram. We're always accessible. I think that's all I have. Did you have anything else?
I just want to say hi to Mr. Fausto and hi to Emily.
Hi.
Love you guys. Miss you guys.
Thank you for being here. Love you guys.
Have some hobbies for me, please.
Yeah.
So yeah, we want to keep this short. We don't want to keep you guys too long so that people aren't afraid to like see our video, right? Like, whoa,
my other sister, the one's like, and what about me? Hey you, hey booger. All right, guys. You ready to wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up.
All right, guys. As always, se cuidan, se bañan. Nos vemos hasta la próxima. Chao. Besos. I did get a haircut. Bye.